Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited because today I am collabing with my dear friend Grace from Everyday Edit, and she came up with an amazing idea to share our top favorites so far of 2021. But we both put together sort of a full face of favorites so far from the beginning of 2021. Now, some of my products are new launches, but I also just have some products that are just new to me that I discovered since the beginning of the year that may not be necessarily a new launch. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look using all of my favorites so far from 2021, then let's go ahead and get Okay guys, as far as primers, I don't always use them every single day, so I just decided to show you what I do use every single day before makeup, because I often get asked what I'm wearing on my skin before I'm putting on foundations, and my last step of my skincare is always my Glow Skin Beauty. This is the Solar Shade SPF 50. Yep, I still absolutely love this sunscreen, and this is basically what I use as a primer. So I'm just gonna pump this on, and yes, it will have a little bit of a white cast, but I promise it will sink into the skin. So this will give me just a nice little glow. It is very calming to the skin. This is a mineral-based sunscreen, and my skin just tends to love it. So this is always my first step before makeup. Best foundation so far of 2021, and as you can imagine, this was a little bit hard for me to pick, but I narrowed it down to kind of my top two that I reach for the most, and the winner is going to be the one that I thought would be the best for all skin types. I have dry, mature skin, and I tend to gravitate towards those sort of hydrating, glowy kind of foundations, but I know that is not exactly everybody's pick. So I went with Chantecaille. This is the Future Skin Cushion Foundation, and the color that I like the best is vanilla. So I have it in alabaster as well as vanilla, and I find that these are very stretchy kind of colors. So just know that each shade is supposed to match between 1 to 2 different skin tones, so they are kind of stretchy, flexible, but this one has a very nice kind of satin velvety finish versus my honorable mention, which is the Chanel. This is the Sublimage l'Essence Détente. You guys, I just love this foundation, but it is going to give you a little bit more of a glowy kind of finish that not everyone would enjoy. So it was kind of came down to these two. When I'm not on camera or testing other foundations, these are the two that I reach for the most, and I would say that I wear the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation Cushion the most because it's super easy makeup. So I will put that on real quick, and I prefer to put that on with the Buff and Blur brush. The Future Skin Cushion Skincare Foundation comes in 8 different shades. The shade range is very stretchy, so it was formulated to work with multiple skin tones, making it their most inclusive foundation to date. Each shade should work between 1 to 2 different shades. This is a fresh water-based foundation formula with smoothing and anti-pollution skincare ingredients that blur imperfections and leave skin looking flawless. This is lightweight and will provide you with a kind of natural satin finish. I would say this is kind of light to medium as far as coverage, and you can build this up without looking like a cake face. best concealer of 2021 so far has been the by Terry. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. And you guys, I'm not someone who loves concealer in general, but I do love this one. It is super hydrating for underneath the eyes. You can wear it all over your face, but for me, the reason I love it is because it's super hydrating. I find it to be a little plumping underneath my problematic sort of wrinkle eye area, and it just feels fabulous. It doesn't kind of sink into my wrinkles by the end of the day, and I've just really fallen in love with this by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. This unique formula includes hyaluronic acid that locks moisture into the skin, smoothing and plumping out fine lines while boosting elasticity. This brightens under the eyes and makes them look more awake. Dark circles are disguised, fine lines and redness are diminished, and your skin feels firmer. It's non-drying, non-cakey, and non-creasy. Okay guys, the next product that I'm absolutely in love with, and that is the NARS. This is the Sun-Kissed Bronzing Cream, and you guys, I just love this product. So this is a similar kind of product to the classic Chanel Soleil de Chanel, which is a bronzing cream product, which you guys know I've used for years and absolutely love it. But I love the tone of Laguna on my kind of light medium skin tone, and this is just creamy. It gives you the most natural sort of bronze goddess look. It glides onto the skin effortlessly, and I just love it. So the way I love to use this is I will use my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Complexion brush, or whatever your favorite sort of the synthetic brush is, and I will just put a little bit in here. That's probably a lot, but I just kind of want to show you that this is going to glide so effortlessly on the skin. So you guys, I will just kind of dab a little bit of this on. We're going to fake a little tan here today. I use it up in the hairline, and I just don't want you to be scared. See how this is a little heavy-handed, but I want to just show you how it blends so effortlessly into the skin. This is a limited edition cream to powder bronzing hybrid that's going to give your skin a soft matte finish and a sun-kissed warmth. The silky texture just seamlessly blends into the skin, while it kind of blurs and minimizes the appearance of pores and evens out the skin. It's going to give you an overall natural golden goddess look. So you guys, I love this product so much that I am contemplating picking it up in the next shade, which would be Casino, just to see. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more red toned, whereas Laguna is sort of more of that golden bronze. So let me know if you have Casino, what you think about it. But this is just a fantastic product that I've completely fallen in love with, and it is a cream to powder hybrid. Now, quick little caveat, this does contain coconut oil, just like the Chanel one does. So if your skin cannot tolerate that, you may want to give this a pass. But fantastic launch from NARS for 2021. Definitely highly recommend this one. Okay, for eyes, I have to say this was the toughest pick out of all of them besides foundation, but I went with a product that is new to me. This is not a new launch in 2021, but I finally picked up a Clé de Peau quad, and this one is in golden lace. This was a surprise hit for me, you guys. I don't know why I had never tried any of their eyeshadows. I love their foundation products. I love their concealers. I just didn't think about kind of color with them. And C, who is a subscriber here, had told me to pick up this golden lace eye quad. And it is probably one of my most worn eye quads, at least for at least from the beginning of 2021. These are buttery, they're easy to use, they're not too shimmery, which I think was my concern originally, that they might be a little bit too much for my more mature eyes. And Golden Lace is pretty much my perfect eye quad. I have hazel green eyes, and this tends to make them just pop. It's just such a pretty little combination, and this is one that you can glam it up or just wear it as a simple everyday eye. It is true perfection, and I want to pick up a few more eye quads from Clé de Peau. That's how much I have fallen in love with the formulation of the shadows. I will also say I think these are fantastic for anybody who's more of a novice kind of makeup artist. That's kind of what I consider myself. They just glide onto the eyes like butter. You don't have to be completely precise or anything like that. You can literally just create a soft, everyday, pretty eye without too much technique. So I'm going to do a quick, easy eye using this Golden Lace eye quad from Clé de Peau, but this has been a surprise hit. Absolutely love it. I believe Universal Baby is another one that people tell me I need to pick up. So you guys let me know what your favorite Clé de Peau eye quad is, but this is fantastic and one of my most worn eye quads so far in 2021. I absolutely love the Clé de Peau in Golden Lace. And then as far as eyeliners, you guys, I do not necessarily have any brand new favorites. I am sticking with my ultimates, and these are from Chanel. These are the STYLO YEUX. These are waterproof. They're fantastic for more mature eyes. They stay put. And the two colors that I have been using the most and that I use today are BRUN Agape. This is just my favorite chestnutty brown. It is just perfection. And then, as many of you know, I love purple chalk, but for anyone that has kind of hazel or green eyes, I've been absolutely loving Cassis. And these are the two eyeliners. This is Cassis, and then this is BRUN Agape. That's sort of like a bronze, you guys. It's really pretty on the eyes, a little bit softer. And then Cassis is going to be a little bit deeper, kind of eggplant color. And it is just fantastic. It goes fantastic with this Golden Lace eye quad as well. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you will know that my ultimate favorite mascara is the Chantecaille Faux CILS Longest Lash Mascara. I know that this is boring, so guess what? I actually have a mascara to share with you that I fell in love with. This is actually something I've used in the past, but it is actually a colored mascara that was a surprise hit, and that is from Chanel. This is Volume de Chanel, which is another one of my favorite mascaras. You guys used it for years and years, but this one is in Metal Terracotta, and I'm hoping that this is still in stock at the stores. And this is the color, you guys. This is bringing back old vibes of the colored mascara. Yep, I totally wore colored mascara back in the day, but I absolutely love this one because at first I thought it was going to be too light. It actually sort of deepens your lashes and gives it a really nice kind of ombre effect on the eyes. So I'm going to put that on really quickly. Okay, best eyebrow pencil is my favorite, and this is Gucci, and this is their brow powder pencil. And I'm not someone who's super amazing with brows, but this pencil is my absolute favorite. Gives me kind of a natural look. I just tend to kind of focus on filling in the tail end where my brows are getting a little bit thin. And then I will just use the spoolie to kind of blend that out so it looks a little more natural. Okay, for blushes, I actually have a cream and a powder blush, so it's a teeny bit of a cheat, but oftentimes people do that to extend the longevity of their cream blushes. And I wanted to mention the new Hourglass. These are the new blush sticks. And I have yet to show this on camera or do my review, but I have kind of fallen in love with this cream blush, and this is the shade Devoted. And this is a dusty rose tone, and you guys, these are amazing. So number one, it has a lot of pigmentation. The other thing is the longevity of these blushes stay all day long, so you don't even have to top it with a powder blush. But I just want to show you, a little goes a long way, and I just fell in love with this Devoted shade. So I personally just love this because they're so easy to blend in. I'm a fan of the Hourglass brand in general, and these were like sold out like hotcakes during the Sephora sale. But I finally got my hands on one and I want to buy more automatically. So it just kind of gives me a nice little natural flush. You guys, it looks super natural on the skin. So coming into the spring, summer months, I can see where people are going to want to have their makeup look a little bit more natural, being outside in the sunshine and stuff. And this is going to be one of those products that does it. It's not going to have that kind of like powder that's kind of sitting on your skin. It is going to give you a very nice natural look that you can build up as well. I'm just doing a light little layer since we will be topping it with my powder blush choice. Next, I'm going to top it with a little bit of a splurge item, but one that I've really enjoyed, and that is the Hermes blush. And my favorite color is the Rose Plume, but basically, you guys, I fell in love with this blush brush from Hermes. It was just too cute for me not to pick up, but I actually really like the quality of it. So I'm going to top a little bit of Rose Plume on top of this Hourglass blush. But again, you guys, if you're just a cream blush lover, definitely recommend those Hourglass ones. They're amazing. And we're just going to go ahead, top a little bit here. Okay, for powder, I was debating between two of them. One of them I have used for a long time, but it is in new packaging, so I'm going to share that one. But I love the Dior. This is the Face and Body Powder No Powder. And you guys, I really love this one as sort of a little bit more of a glowy kind of finish. I also like this just to use as kind of a powder foundation. And so that was one reason I wanted to mention this. Has a touch more color. You can pick it in different shades. I have it in the shade 2 In. It's a really great kind of velvety, glowy kind of powder that's going to give you a lit from within look, but it also is going to take down any shine. Now, the one I'm mentioning today, I've used the longest, but in different packaging. But Chantecaille just came out with the adorable Flower Power. And this is their blur powder, and I have that in the old hummingbird packaging. It is one of my favorite kind of day-to-day powders. And how adorable is this Flower Power packaging? They have a new buff and blur brush, so I'm going to go ahead and use this, and we are going to put this on my skin. Now, the reason I like this powder is that it's got a little bit of a gel base to it, so it really meshes into the skin. This new mini buff and blur is so soft and so cute. And they now have 2 shades of the blur powder. One's for light medium and the other is for medium dark. Moving on to lips. The new launch this year that I absolutely love is from Chanel, and these are the Rouge Coco Blooms. So you guys, these are just right up my alley. These are a glossy, opaque kind of lipstick. They are similar to the Rouge Coco Flashes, but these ones are going to have more intense color. They're still going to give you that glossy kind of look, but they're going to have better longevity on the lips. And 2 of my favorite colors, I would say the one that I wear the most is, no surprise, 118 Radiant. This is very much an Abby shade here. This is the shade Radiant. And then the kind of surprise hit that I love is this shade 126, and that is Season. And as you can see, you guys, Season is a much more bright, poppy kind of lip color. So since they're in the same category, I'm counting it as one pick, but this is the shade Season. And the one that I wear the most is Radiant. Oh my gosh, I totally almost forgot, but as far as highlighter, that's not something I use every single day, but when I do use it, the one that I pull out and use the most is the Westman Atelier. This is the Lit Up Highlighter Stick in Nectar. And you guys, this is just so pretty. Here, let's see if you can see. My hand has a lot of different swatches on here. We'll go ahead and put it on the skin here. And I just love it. If you want a healthy looking highlighter, if you want your skin to have a healthy little glow, I highly recommend Nectar. This is just my ultimate favorite highlighter, and I also love to wear this on my lips. So it is kind of a multi-purpose product here. As you guys know, I always like to end with a little bit of a glow maker, and I normally will take my fluffy La Mer brush and Sicily bronzer and kind of dust it all over my face. But I did want to share that I have been using the Wayne Goss. This is the Radiance Boosting Face Palette, and this one is in light gold, and so it's got that beautiful contour. It's got that beautiful contour shade that I do love when I contour, but this little powder over here makes for a really great kind of all over little glow maker. So I will just take a little bit of that, and we are going to dust it on the face. We're going to set the makeup, and a product that is new to me that I fell in love with in 2021 was the Hydra Beauty. This is from Chanel. This is the Hydra Beauty Essence Mist. I'm going to go ahead, give myself a little bit of a spritz here, and you'll see it's just going to kind of take away that powdery look, give me a little bit of a glow, and as an added benefit, it kind of takes away any hair flyaways. So I'm not saying you need to buy this for flyaways whatsoever. That's just a bonus. That's just a bonus little tip. And then, of course, we're going to end with fragrance of the day. Picking just one fragrance was a little bit hard, but there's one that has been standing out that I just cannot get enough of, and this is a new release from INITIO, and this is Musk Therapy. I'm picking this because it is so versatile. I just literally cannot get enough of this. If you are a fan of white, fluffy, soft, cottony musk fragrances, this is a must. And it's got a little layer of fruit, black currant berries with a little bit of mandarin orange. So it's got kind of a little sparkling citrus burst. But the soft, fluffy, cottony musks in here are just gorgeous. It is really easy to wear. This is also a compliment getter. I had gone to the dentist the other day for a cleaning, and I literally got asked by 3 people what I was wearing. So this is one of these kind of fragrances. It's not going to wear you, but it's going to be kind of fresh and appealing and soft and comforting. And I love this because you can also use this as a layering piece. So I find this to be super versatile. As I was mentioning the other day, it layers beautifully with any of your other fragrances. So I've been having fun layering this fragrance with other ones such as Passe Soir from BDK, and this one has a beautiful note of quince. So the quince and the black currant and the mandarin orange in here all just play super nicely, and then it's on that bed of soft musks. And the other combination that I've been loving is Rouge Trafalgar. This is from Maison Christian Dior. This one's a fruity floral, but when I pair it with Musk Therapy, it just really amplifies the beautiful berries in this fragrance, and it just is a divine combination. So can't get enough of Musk Therapy. This is a new release from INITIO in 2021, and I think it is outstanding. Not a lot to not like about this fragrance. Okay, you guys, this is the final look using 2021 favorites so far. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to Grace for coming up with this great idea. So fun to collab with you. I cannot wait to go and watch your video. I'm a little bit worried about overlap. We tend to like the same things. But you guys, I hope you hop on over to Grace's channel, say hello from me, give her a little love, and let's go explore her favorites so far from the beginning of the year. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another video soon.